On this episode of China Uncensored, the most hated man in China wishes you a happy Chinese New Year. Hi, welcome to China Uncensored. I'm your host, Chris Chappell. We've all been there. You put yourself out there and for all your trouble, you just get knocked down. Like when you give a girl a Valentine's Day card and she rips it in half right in front of your face. That's happened to everyone, not just me, right? Right? So that's why I can relate to this guy. He posted a friendly Chinese New Year's greeting on his Sina Weibo account. It's kind of like Twitter. Fang Binxing sends everyone New Year's greetings. May all be joyful and successful in the year of the snake. And how did people respond? Go to hell. Poor Fang was bombarded by people telling him to go to hell or even worse. That post was forwarded over 20,000 times, all with such horrible waves of negativity. And you know, Fang and I, we're alike in so many ways. We both have a whole lot of love to give. But I guess the way we're different is I didn't create the world's most comprehensive internet censorship software that's been used to suppress and terrorize netizens and rights activists for over a decade. For those of you who don't know, Fang Binxing is called the father of the wall, that's the Great Firewall of China, that's responsible for such public services as blocking dangerous websites like YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, as well as tracking anyone who might have something bad to say about the government so officials can invite them to tea. Although the Chinese regime's suppression of information and dissidents goes deep, Fang has become the public face of so much that is wrong in China. In public appearances, people have thrown eggs and even once a shoe at him, and in 2011 he had to shut down his first microblog after only a few hours because thousands of netizens flooded it with negative comments. Of these sinister netizens, Fang has said, they sit comfortably at home thinking only of how through their fingertips on keyboard they can bring chaos to China by taking advantage of the internet's effectiveness as a multiplier. Fang works so hard to maintain a harmonious society by preventing free speech because those two can't go together, and netizens just don't appreciate him. Now, Fang is very proud of the Great Firewall he designed and has refused to disclose how it works, but that hasn't stopped some from blowing a massive hole in it. One of the most highly sensitive and therefore censored topics on the Chinese internet is anything that relates to the Falun Gong spiritual practice. Since 1999, the Chinese regime has been persecuting what they estimate to be about 100 million adherents of the practice. Unfortunately for the Chinese government, and for Fang, apparently more than a few of those persecuted Falun Gong practitioners were pretty damn good programmers. They developed the go-to software for breaking through the Great Firewall that everyone uses, and then, in 2006, they formed the Global Internet Freedom Consortium and gave the software to people in repressive regimes around the world. Remember the massive 2010 protests in Iran? Guess whose software they used to break through Iranian internet security protocols? So if people keep poking holes in Fang's Great Firewall, you know, I think it might just be a happy year of the snake after all. Thanks for watching this episode of China Uncensored. I'm Chris Chappell. See you next time.